welcome. There is no Discord recording in OBS. As always, it's a good stream without audio input recording. So you don't hear the other two. Give me one moment. Then we will be ready. Yep, you don't hear. They don't hear you, Zilly. They don't hear you. Give me one moment. I need to fix that. Yeah, I know, right? Did I not? Oh, that's why I selected Discord. Oh, so now if I have this, and now the other talk. Can you talk now, Zilla?
Hello.
Ah, that's why I had that. Perfect.
All right, good start.
Perfect. Now I understand how OBS works. Yeah, this was still the setup from the last stream where we did console stuff, so that was where we streamed on the old PS4. So my entire setup was broken. Yeah, perfect.
So you didn't back up a format.
You think I'd do that? That would be smart. Having a scene for that? Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just doing a little impromptu stream because we haven't streamed in a while. We don't exactly have much new to show because I'm gonna be honest, this month was kind of complicated in a lot of different ways. So there was a lot of things holding us back. The update is still coming, I promise. It is mostly done. We still have to essentially wait for a few things that are outside of our control, but it's coming. But we want to do some stream on the release version, just to have some. If there's questions, we can answer them.
Yep.
Just have like a
lobby
update.
is open, by the way, so if anyone wants to join me, it's only going to be me in the lobby for today. So yeah, if anyone wants to join, just feel free.
Yeah,
It's public
it's gonna be
build, so
it's gonna be level 1 because, of course, completely intended, not because
exactly.
the save don't work anymore.
Exactly. It's not like we're working on features that migrate
So it's
saves.
just it's just good leveling. It's just a showcase of the leveling system,
Exactly.
which is working very good. It doesn't have any issues at all.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, we're just gonna play a bit today, talk a bit, because I will be gone for a couple of weeks, and then when I'm back, we can do the next stream. And we didn't want to have everyone wait for that, so that's that. I don't know, Rex, did you say something? You're here, so.
Huh? Yes, I'm still here. I am alive.
You're here as well. Wonderful. It's just there's no link. You just use the server browser to join people. There's like 10 lobbies in this game.
It should be easy to find.
Yeah. I unfortunately am unable to give you my lobby code because we don't have that. My UUID.
Yet.
Yeah, no, I don't want that. So yeah, just
you should probably
find it on
you should probably go into a level.
Yeah, I'll just play Last Orders, I guess, and then have people join. Jonas says Dennis overpromising. That is true. That is indeed true. But everyone can change that. And now I have people joining while I'm in the stream, and it's actually like working properly and not starting the mission until they're joined. I'm very happy. Also, my GPU is making weird noises. I need to probably get a new CPU cooler. Because the current one is like a water cooler from 2017, which is getting quite old. People are joining. I'm waiting for them.
How are we all doing? Very tired.
There, like this month had quite exciting stuff for us as a group, like as a whole. There's
Kind of hell, a lot of uninteresting stuff as well.
Yeah.
Rex spent half the month just PC issues.
PC issues, running up and down the country, trying to deal with paperwork, the best kind of issues.
Yeah, it's been quite the month.
It's been quite the adventure, yeah.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate when life gets in a way.
Especially if it's paperwork stuff, that's always like just taking away a lot of time.
Yeah, it takes away a lot of time if you have to do a lot of stuff because we already have much time to work.
Oh, there's a lot of people joining that I don't know. That's cool. Love that. A lot of names I've never seen before.
Hopefully they can join as well because it looks like one person didn't.
Yeah, but they're joining now. Maybe they tried joining while I was in the loading or in
Yeah,
the.
I think I know
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. See, it's all fine. It's all good. See, this game works flawlessly. We're so good that it like just works.
Yeah, I think for like the past 3 weeks, like every time I think the update's done, someone finds more bugs.
Yeah, I mean,
games
I'm
don't go
happy
away.
about it though because that shows how active our QA people are.
No,
Oh,
no game sound.
no game sound?
No game sound.
No, it did not do it.
No game
Problem.
sound. Oh, oh.
Still looking for the console, are we?
Now. Okay, that has to be enabled too. Thank you, Thomas. Is the volume fine, or do I need to make it louder?
Yeah, as always, there's no technical issues on an LGL / Max stream.
Hey,
I guess
at least we figure it out in like 10 seconds and not like 20 minutes.
we inherited the curse at this point.
Yeah.
It started out well. The first few went well, but then afterwards it's
Yeah, but
just
the first
down.
few we also didn't decide to do 30 minutes before we started them.
That's true.
We actually
I think I'm starting to forget what that box was called. You know, the rectangle.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we're developers, not streamers, right? Like, we have an excuse.
Yeah, don't worry, you just have to draw it, Rex, and you'll figure it out.
Developers. Oh, next person. And then we're full
But
on.
yeah, the updates, hopefully we're gonna try to release it next month. I swear we have to finish a few things, and then we're gonna announce it. It should, I don't know when that's gonna be. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer.
Yeah, I mean, next month at some point. That's probably a good indication.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to take this long, but yeah, as I said before, unfortunately.
That's not the perk options that I want to change.
Hopefully not July. Hopefully not that long ago.
July.
Also, you're not a New Zealand Tonus, don't lie.
Just gotta stow away my
Yeah, Tonus is in Tonus land. It was so funny playing this on PS4 and noticing like the front area didn't exist, these bushes didn't exist. It's like, oh, Rex added that? I like literally didn't know. I thought this was always here.
HW, you experience the exact same thing we have. That's the reason why Leon's level 1, because the beta saves are not compatible.
Yes, these are the mines.
Yeah, we figured that out minutes ago.
Yeah, we did some like cleaning of the background code of like how settings and stuff get stored because it was really dumb.
Before people worry though, it's like you can't go back. Not like you can always upgrade your save, like you will not lose save data.
Yeah. So there is migration to new format, but obviously the old version doesn't have the migration.
Doing what we do is the bad thing, like going to an old version of the game when there's already a newer one. That usually doesn't work out well. People plant the wrong thing?
Almost.
Well, look at. Oh, people exploded a truck. Yeah, if you have a save backup like a smart person, then it should work.
Clown trucks. Yeah, this is the quote-unquote fixed version, because this used to be...
There was a lot more before. Had to
like,
reduce it.
I think like 20, 30 enemies jumped out of one.
Yeah, we saw it on the PlayStation. How that went. That was very fun.
Tips and specials?
Yeah, on new saves, remember when you kill flamers, there's like a little notification.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah, right.
flamers have a weak point. And I think
Yeah.
commanders have one as well, saying you're going to be
Yeah.
overrun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
there's
actually
actually-
get that for like the first 3 or something that you kill. It's like limited, so it's not annoying.
Yeah, what's really annoying is there are actually voice lines for marking a flamer and like the raider starting to say like, oh, shoot the armor and then shoot the backpack. But I think one of the raiders, Sterling or someone, doesn't have it. So 3 raiders have the lines and 1 doesn't. And it's really annoying because there's a lot of these kind of lines where like, oh, this line would be awesome to be used, and then just like,
Yeah, that shows you how very structured the recording of this thing is.
yeah, it's usually it's Rivet who's missing them, but there's some weird times where it's like Sterling or Wolfgang. And there's some times where only Kurgan has them. So I don't know what it is. Maybe they just didn't upload them. That we know that happened quite a few times as well.
What, that people just forgot to upload stuff? Or that like constantly happened in Raids development. Fire. I thought there was a health pack here, but I think the flamer dropped the health pack. That was quite
The game may be too loud.
okay. I'll turn it quieter. That is not an issue.
Will there be new Warcry in the future? Yeah, so we haven't had any time to make new skills for this update. I
Just-
do want to.
0%. Very good.
That's slower. So yeah, I do want to make new Warcries and just new talents in general as well. Because we haven't had any for a long time.
Yeah, we have a big list, just a document full of ideas as well.
Yeah, it's unfortunately like all the time we try to like do one thing and then it just spirals into a bunch of other
Yeah,
things.
we're very good at sidetracking.
Yeah, this update as well is supposed to be like much simpler than a lot of stuff that I added to it. There are a few things we haven't talked about yet.
Very noticeable, I don't have skills on this. Which I guess is a good thing. That should be.
Yeah, I do.
noticeable.
Yeah, Thomas, to answer your question, I do have like an idea for a good skill for Insurgent. I know you've been wanting that for a while. There is one on the planning board, so whatever I can get to it.
The planning board.
Yes.
Oh,
From a
well,
from a
that went super good. There's the escape.
yeah.
Mission failed. Now we get to watch the cutscene that we never see. Oh, Twitch has like nice UI.
No, they're not bad players. The game is just very, very hard.
Yeah.
It's super difficult.
I mean, I have like 0 skills on this account.
Why is that pinned? No.
Rex!
No, don't worry about it.
It says pinned by Rex the Who.
It'll only be there for 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
No, it wasn't. It was just posted. Another liar. Incredible.
Yeah, maybe. Time to get some skills. Oh, I didn't even level up. Great. Time to
Yeah,
play.
127 XP.
We can watch these videos that no one ever watches.
More chink powder.
I wonder why nobody ever watches these.
Some night witches are being held.
I never watch them because every time I click on the menu, it immediately vanishes.
You're just too fast.
Because yeah.
I have never seen the raid unlock before. Yeah, that is when you for the first time play the game. It's an entire feature that exists for like the first 20 minutes of when you play the game.
Yeah, it's likely you've seen it. It's just you forgot because it's completely inconsequential. Just there you are. Now go away.
It's like those raid video, like the videos of John Cleese as well. They're like literally there for the first 20 minutes of the game, and then you'll never see them again.
The only vestige of him left is the radio. That has the same
why
5
not?
lines over and over. There are a few more lines which I'm trying to like find place for, but that's gonna need a lot of other reworks first.
Yeah, the full motion video in this game is very odd. Takes up like a gigabyte of storage space and has like no use whatsoever. At least the end mission stuff is kind of fun. It has like some purpose.
Over there, a fucker.
Over there. Alright, we're playing with Doomsday, we can't actually.
Yeah, the whole like the way you unlock the levels with that timer is not the greatest either. But for now, it's not that big of a deal that we decided to fix it, so it's for now it's fine.
Yeah, the game turned into Doom.
They really want to make it so even the animations get like low frame rate. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, we talked about them having like an animation frame rate override thing in the engine.
Yeah.
Where's the chiptuned soundtracks for every map?
Yeah, every singular soundtrack gets a chip
Just
tune.
get a Vice filter that like crunches it. Just bit crunch it to
A wise filter that automatically translates it to MIDI. And then plays it on an engine inbuilt Sound Blaster emulator.
yeah.
That sounds like a very good use of our time.
I mean, hey, I did make a bounty for the update that speeds the game up, and I did make it so it like pitches all the sounds up.
Right, yeah,
not-
there is a new bounty for the next update.
It's not that difficult to do those, although the chip tuning might be a bit difficult.
Yeah. Well, the filter is very fun, where you play the game like in double speed. And,
Release date for Raid is February 18th, 2009.
yeah, I've recently also seen on YouTube that it somehow under videos it says like Raid World War II Warhammer whatever on it. Like Google gets very confused with this game.
Fair enough, yeah.
It's
Hard to
always
find on Google, Steam, and YouTube.
It always existed. It's the universe.
Yeah, so it's a hidden gem. It's that good that it's hard to find.
It's
Yeah,
older than Payday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it's
is actually Payday the Heist.
No, they just copied Payday the Heist from this game, actually.
Ah, okay, so Payday the Heist was just a copy from this. Yeah, that explains the graphics.
Which is, in some cases, Payday the Heist does look better.
What?
Not always, but not always. There's
Runs
some-
on yeah, this runs on Diesel script actually. We ditched Lua and switched back to Diesel script. So
Yeah, we did find out that Diesel script was kept for way longer than we thought.
yep. And it, like they even changed it rather like it compiled stuff into it, which is insane. Like they made their own compiler for their own scripting language.
Which most people will not even know what this is, but
Yeah,
basically,
that's a reference no one knows.
yeah, basically before using Lua, Diesel had its own scripting language for a little while for a few games.
Basically for Ghost Recon.
Yeah, and what is it? Bandits?
Oh no, a radio officer has arrived.
A lot of interesting too. Yeah, I think that doesn't disenable the nav, so the flamer can't actually go through the door after he picks it up.
I think he's meant to walk out of the door. but the
Yeah.
animation may be cancelled. Very funny.
Epic.
It's a little bit fiddly.
This game doesn't have any bugs. It's all features.
Yep, delaying the update, we have to fix the navigation issues again.
Again.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, the past 3 weeks have been just constant delays because bugs, or because your PC didn't work.
Yeah, Rex's PC also spontaneously decided to combust.
Yep, had to go out and buy just a cheap laptop to work on in the meantime.
It's funny. It usually happens like this when the worst time is just
Nasty moment. Hey, Sterling
life
Silver!
comes in the way.
Sterling!
Nice.
The scenery and follow me! What do you say we get behind these MGs? Crowds are gonna counterattack, I know it.
Woohoo, free outlaw.
Good for gold, you need the gold for skills, so.
Can we get raid on dog? I don't feel like replacing the entirety of the networking infrastructure from Steam away to something else is the smartest use of time. While I love DRM-free stuff and it's pretty cool, replacing the entirety of Steam matchmaking seems like a very bad idea.
Yeah, that will take a little bit of a time to do for sure.
Yeah. Because raid is very Steam dependent. We also have like the Steam item, like the Steam inventory stuff. We have like many things that are Steam dependent.
Yeah. You would need a whole interface for the other.
Yeah.
We don't have track hits on that, just
Oh yeah, it's
Why would you kill the witches with grenades now, Super? You want the XP. It's only level 1.
Static? Is there a static on the stream?
not,
Am I the static?
Not an OBS.
Or crackling? Sounds crackling.
Not an OBS apparently. That all seems normal. I guess it's just my bitrate might be a little unstable. Okay, maybe it's Rex, because Rex doesn't really have a microphone right now. Right, I wanted to try and track it. Track it.
Oh, I really need to rework the options as well.
So much to do, so little time.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the big problem. Especially lately, there's just no time.
Yeah, with all the shit that was going on, like there was so much happening that we had to deal with. On the making a game
tired.
side.
Tired of this. Shit.
What is
Hey.
that?
9 years of late left. What's the wait? Armor plates update one.
Yeah, I like that answer. That's a good answer. Yeah. Maybe not.
It is not outside of the realm of possibilities, but also not a very high chance. That's my diplomatic answer. Nothing is really outside of the realm what we could do. There's a lot of ideas. Some of them are a bit more radical than others, but we're not gonna commit to any of them until we actually get there. I think the biggest one was like changing the bleed out and down system.
Right, yeah, that was talked about. How we, in the future, might want to handle bleed out states. Yes, if you're in also the custody state, right? Because that's kind of boring as well as of now.
Yeah, the respawning as well has a lot of difficulties because we have to like make somehow a system that's engaging but also doesn't require every level to have stuff for them placed. Because that's really locks you in what you can do.
Yeah, it's always
Let's just copy the which Call of Duty Zombies was it? Where you get put into an afterlife arcade. You just play mini games.
It's always those things, right? Where you and we could use like the engine scenes for that. We could have like an arcade scene, and we just like switch over the
you get
scene for a person.
yeah, you get put
Yeah,
into
Infinite Warfare Zombies.
yeah, you have to get put into the gulag to fight out. I mean, there's a lot of things you could do. It's just the problem is that I don't want to like we don't want to have something where you have to just manually place it on every level, because that also makes the level harder to make, and then it makes you like locked in that hey, this mechanic every map has to be able to work with it,
Head to the depot.
which is
Destroy
very
the
limiting.
King's
He's
final
got scared and skipped. Very nice.
So that's why there's no.
That's turned out
That's why
not
there
bad.
was no
Let's
respawn
actually
rework yet.
skill up. What do I want? I like melee. And ouch. People are throwing grenades in my face.
Not like you get hit by it. Spawn. Saw actual Smash 14, immediately realized looked like AR. I mean, most guns from Half-Life 2 are literally either real guns or based on real guns. So yeah, that's not outside the realm of possibilities. They used a lot of references for guns. Updating visual recoil. I did want to do that, but it's just for now probably not.
I think the one weapon that does need that kind of treatment is the STG with the scope.
Yeah, but
'Cause
that's an
that's the
animation.
issue.
That's an animation issue and not the
Yeah.
recoil. Yeah, yeah, I did want to have, because I don't like the recoil like system that the game has, because it like caps after a bit. It's not, and it comes back very weirdly as well. So reworking that would be good, and I just couldn't like slot it in yet. That's the biggest problem we have right now, is where to slot things in.
Can I just say that I find it quite cool that we're like 25 people and we like didn't even pre-announce this, and when we pre-announced it last time we were like 23 or something. So hey, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, high five. Yeah, the Thompson as well, probably. I mean, the Thompson, I would more just like maybe remodel the iron sights for it, because they're pretty bad. That's another thing that really needs to be done as well, but it's not easy to make them look good, is remodeling the iron sights.
And also, by the way, if people have like suggestions for what we should stream at some point or what we should show, we'd gladly take those as well. Not that we would do them, that depends on if they're actually good, but, and if they're doable for us, but hey, I'd gladly take suggestions.
Hello, I usually miss this, so it's nice to catch one. Hello, welcome. To see you. Yeah, we didn't really pre-announce this as we used to, but it was kind of an impromptu stream, because we haven't streamed in a bit, as we said before. We just didn't have the time for it, so it's to make up for it.
A question about weapon stances. So we don't actually have a tool to offset them, like cleanly. We just manually edit them, lure, reload, and then swap weapons. It's very tedious.
Yeah, the only thing that makes it easier is, yeah, we can reload the lure in while the game is running, so you can just change it very quickly, but no, we don't have a tool for it. We probably should, but I kind of want to rework stances a bit in the future as well, because I don't like how they like the overshooting and everything works on it. I'm not really a fan.
I'm seeing so many new people in chat, like, where did you all get the game? So many names I've never seen before.
Is the stream quiet now? Are we quiet, or is the game quiet?
No, it's not quiet. They haven't changed the audio at all. Now he knows magnificent. Where did everyone like pick up the game?
Is the game not for free now? So did try to do a free weekend once when Resurgence came out, but Valve said no.
Yeah, that was very funny.
Apparently not a privilege everyone gets.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that was like the first big update that we planned, so I can see how that is still big with the old reviews, and like we didn't have any recent reviews. I can see how that could be problematic. So
Yeah, which reminds me, if you like the game, don't forget to please give a review.
Oh, yeah.
It really helps with discoverability and everything for the game.
That's a good point. Thank you for.
Because otherwise it Steam crudely filters it out, which is understandable. Rename game. I don't think that's possible.
You can actually, but I don't think that's a good idea.
No, I mean, like the whole like logical way of just like first the existing stuff won't work anymore. You need like a new logo, a new advertising, anything is just not really feasible.
I think, you know, what we want to do in the future, having maybe next to the game, having some DLCs that we could work on, that kind of deal, so that we have some additional content and do that, and that has its own unique naming, but the base game should stay as it is.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out what can we do.
The save, to answer that, where's the save? The train doesn't always have a save. That's randomization.
Yeah, like new weapons exactly, it would be good to be able to do those. Ignagant Revolver, not for now.
Yeah, that one's still not done. That one was someone made. There's even an ArtStation page that used to exist, but it's not ready.
Yeah. We are trying to get new weapons done.
No!
Oh, come on.
Exploded into
Oh,
gold bars.
Explodes into gold.
It's like killing someone in what's that game, the finals, where they explode into gold.
Yeah.
Into particles. That looked pretty cool.
Yeah, the gold is more important. That's what you get paid for.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to make like a selfish mode where if you extract with more people, you get less money, so you have to kill them. It's like,
To be fair, I'm surprised that like lore-wise the raid gang hasn't attacked each other yet for the gold.
Yeah, you know, it's like in Castle Crashers at the end of the level, you have to all fight for the princess. Oh yeah, like that Kane and Lynch had that online one. Yeah, well, yeah, where you had to like get the gold but kill each other.
Oh, brilliant. Whoops, sorry. I'm walking. You know, it's insanely hard to stream and read chat and like play the game logical at the same time. Like, how do people do that?
Well, they do
By
it
looking at the floor and
Yeah, they do what I do,
no
just
attention.
not paying attention.
You didn't get much stuff. Oh, officer, oh no.
No.
Yeah, this is only the old officer as well.
Oh,
Without the
Crocky is here. Hello,
it's the
Crocky.
old officer without the cronies coming up.
The hired goons.
Yeah, Goon Squad. Yeah, no, that happens when you like killed, I think, under 5 of them. That was added, I don't know, like a few updates ago.
Yeah.
I think that might have been 22, because if you had an existing save, you would never have seen it before.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, we'll see how the difficulty thing is after the update. We have
There's a giant
reworked the enemies a little bit. Maybe it won't do much. Maybe it will. It's an ongoing thing to figure out how
two
to
of my spies
make the
have
game
been
harder. But there's also the problem, of course, that we can make the game harder and people get used to it, and now it's easy for us. So now we have to make it harder again. And how long are you wanting to go with that, right? I don't want to get into that trap either, where you just keep
It's a
making it
dangerous
harder,
game, yeah.
harder and harder and harder, and people will just get good at it anyway eventually. But I do think it is not in the place it should be at the moment. But slow tweaks. Again, next update will change some stuff. Maybe it will be worse. I don't know. It's felt more better so far, but there's still some issues with it because it's just so much of the AI code is just forked. Yeah, but if after the update it still feels underwhelming, then yeah, let us know. And, we'll try what we can.
I need solo operation levels. Yeah, that's happening in the next update.
Yeah.
Yeah, free play is coming. Also, mention of spawn rates for specials. They're not 1,000-fold increase, but they are increased. So you will see that in the next update. Some
Yeah,
more
and
flamers
also-
and things.
Enemy
Also
spawn was
more
pretty bad
special.
originally. Definitely feels better now. Hi, Rebo.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
exactly like
you're the person we talked to before, right? I remember
Yes.
that name. Okay.
Yes. Yes, we definitely don't want to go back to those levels that the game originally were in.
We've talked to so many people now. It's kind of insane. We've forgotten like most of the names.
Wow.
Quiet or loud.
Okay.
We gotta get that briefcase.
Yeah, the fame, the raid
Look at
fame.
the developer just not even caring.
They were hiding by the transmitter.
I'm trying.
We find spies, yes?
Also, two of us
Okay.
have a couple of days ago decided that we're gonna go to Gamescom as visitors, not having a booth, but we're gonna go to Gamescom. So if anyone wants to meet the real raid developers, you can't because we're not meeting with people because that's awkward. But
Yeah, we're not gonna tell who we are and where we are, but
Exactly.
you can maybe ask everyone.
yeah, you can go you can all come to Germany and go on a treasure hunt to find us.
Can you increase weapons trigger bugs? Do you mean like the interaction, like delta?
Oh, yeah. The interaction points are kind of like weirdly placed. I do want to fix that, but I have to re-export the models for everything.
Anyone else from Star Wars going to Gamescom? I don't know. Not publicly, I don't think.
Yeah, we don't have that information. Videos of that one scripts nearly there, it's very long. Okay, that's good to hear. I hope it's not a lot of outdated information by now. Because it's been a while.
Yeah,
But I think most of it should still hold
I remember what we talked about. Most of that should be recent.
Nah, we have to go do another interview, round 2.
Well, we have done a few, it's just none of them finished the video yet, but yeah, who's gonna be the first one? 'Cause there are a few videos that are supposedly nice.
Yeah, there's one that might actually be with our update, right?
It should have in it, yeah.
We could match that timing or something.
Yeah, catch up, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, but we are so famed that we're not reachable anymore. We don't talk to non-developers anymore.
Yeah, no, that status hasn't really changed since.
Yeah.
Probably not even going to.
I never want that. Like, no matter how big or small the community is for a game, I'd always want to be like engaged with people that play it and like actually.
You don't want to be the one who's like in the dark room, just never talking to anyone.
Yeah, I find the distance so weird, right? When you work on a game, but then there's people in front of you that manage stuff. I mean, at some point you have to, because you won't have time responding to everyone individually, but like then you
Yeah, I mean that already did happen where like can't answer everyone's like issues because there's just too much.
But even if you can't do everyone, right, I'd still want to talk to some people, because you otherwise just lose the focus of what the players actually want. And that's by far, at least in my world, more important than what you want as a maker of a feature, or as someone that works on the engine. The static?
Yeah, I'm hearing the static. I think it is the stream related, because I don't hear it on our end.
That's odd. That's really odd. Well, then that's like some OBS setting that I probably don't know about.
I hope it's not. Does it stop as well again? Stop?
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out after the stream, but we'll look at it.
Yeah, explosion. Okay, so it's just some kind of like audio. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how is that? Does anyone know when you actually become affiliate? Not it's affiliate, right? Like the basic one.
Yes.
When you become affiliate, do you get like better bitrate and stuff, or how does that work? Because for us to become affiliate, all that we would need to do is stream for 8 hours in 1 month, and then it's like fine. So.
Yeah, then maybe it's worth doing that so we can get better stream quality.
And Rex wanted to do some mapping streams maybe anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, level design streams would be great, but I'm not quite prepared for it yet.
Yeah, that needs the PC to work properly.
Yeah.
Buy right now so we can fund Rex a computer.
Yeah. From the 2 bananas we get.
From the 2 bananas, yeah.
It's not been a decade yet.
That's been like 2.5 years. Which is still insane.
2 decades.
It is getting close to a decade of modding, I guess. Or it is already.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think back though, right? Like, as we've talked about a couple days ago with all the shit that's happening. Well, all the stuff that's happening in our lives right now, like how if you look back at like 2 years ago, we would have never thought that we are where we are right now.
Yeah, even a year ago wouldn't have.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, of course our expectations were completely different to what actually ended up expiring.
Oh yeah.
Could that have gone any better? I think not.
Some better, some worse, but it's been going alright. It's just external factors have been complicating a lot of things as well. Sometimes maybe.
Yeah.
We got a little carried away as well, like this update we got carried away with it. As always, that's one part of why it took so long as well. Yeah, the AI changes are the next update. There's probably gonna be more later on because I don't think it's like it's definitely not perfect now, right? So I can already see a lot of people gonna find like a bunch of issues with it. So we're gonna have to keep updating it, but hopefully it's a good first step in the right direction of making the AI less lobotomized.
Yeah, it has been interesting looking at how the AI works and understanding it more.
Oh yeah, we found a lot of things that just been, oh, this has been broken since like Payday the Heist.
Yeah, like I had someone explain to me some issues, and after I spent a couple hours making a little debug like visualizer to see what the issue exactly is, it's just been enemies have been flanking by running directly ahead of you, which is very silly.
Yeah, they always seemed like it'll be insurmountable. It's close to that. Yeah, it's not been a home run to get everything uncleaned, and it's still very messy. All of it is still a big mess. So that makes it very, very hard.
Yeah, and in the engine, I currently still have that shitty bug where in multiplayer there's like the pop-in, like lotting issues that we're trying to figure out how that works. But just
Yeah, so if you haven't,
debugging
yeah,
that stuff is
there it is, the box
yeah,
above
up
the
there,
door.
Yeah, the
like
crate
this.
on the bottom.
But debugging this is so insane because it only happens in multiplayer and it's very odd.
Yeah, we have narrowed down. For some reason, it happens in multiplayer with objects that are instance rendered and have LODs, which is a very specific thing, and a combination that shouldn't have anything to do with each other, but it does.
Yeah, no, while having a custom engine has many advantages, it also has disadvantages like this, where you have legacy code that does that. You look at it.
Yeah,
and go,
but at
huh.
least you have the chance of repairing it without just, well, hopefully maybe they'll fix it.
Yeah, that's the good thing. We can at least
Which I guess
fix it.
right now we are also at the state where hopefully we can fix it, but
Yeah, I mean we have a reproduction case that's like half the
yeah, there are some
difficulty.
there are a lot of like ongoing issues that have been we've been stumped by for a long
I
time.
wish we
The
had a
audio
better
performance.
piano after repairing.
Or like all the key. I actually do want to have like a piano where like you can play all the keys. I don't know yet how we want to do that. If it's just interactions or maybe have a mini game or something.
Little
it would
pop-up mini game, so you have just an exact keyboard.
Yeah,
You get
that.
like one of those like piano app ads where it's like learn the piano, very simple, and then it just
Oh, you have piano tutorials in
have a
Raid? Yeah.
piano tutorial in the game.
And then the final mission in the game, you can only beat it if you can play like
The right theme.
Flight of 1,000 Bumblebees or something.
Should we try to do
You can only
Yeah.
beat it if you play Rush B.
There is actually a... I don't know if this is used, but there is an Easter egg when the Team AI plays the piano that they play the Raid song.
What?
The Raid theme.
No, I've never
Yeah.
seen that. Like, how rare is the chance on that?
I don't know. I did saw the voice lines for it in the Wise, and they're like...
Hi, Revo.
So that's it is a thing. I don't know if it's used on it.
Probably
Might
not.
be.
Doesn't sound like something I've heard before. But, you know, there's so much stuff in this game, like so much little detailing that just went unused for no reason.
Yeah, they planned a lot of things that then just didn't have time to implement, which, you know, I understand that. And we
It's-
also have a lot of those.
I don't think in LGL's case it was necessarily time. It also was just a lot of unstructured development where people worked on something that,
Forgetting.
yeah, that was just not written down somewhere or even like planned.
is amber.
Yeah, I mean, we also have that issue sometimes. Like, oh, we wanted to do this, and then we forgot.
Yeah,
It
like
happened.
there was something that you said today that I already forgot.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's stuff that, like, you forget to write it down because you're, like, not close to anywhere where you could. and then
Exactly.
it's just-
I remember you said something to me before the stream. Oh, I forgot.
What, fixing something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know now. I do. I'm gonna start it successfully.
Yes.
Can you get the train stuck even in stealth, where you have to shoot it in?
I don't think so. I think that
Does
has like a
not
safety.
happen.
That has like a safety feature, so that can't happen.
Have to use the Luger.
You mean the well rod?
Yeah.
No, you have to take it from the enemies. Have you
Ah.
not seen it?
Where is it? Where is it?
Find it.
Hmm?
Don't find it. That's always been in the game and no one ever figured it out.
Right, yeah, actually they do drop. They do drop a Luger.
Yeah. No one ever seen it, you can just pick it up.
I love spreading misinformation on the internet.
Yeah, actually you can just walk over enemy guns and then type in the Konami code and then you'll equip them. The more you know.
Yeah.
And because we're the developers, it must be true, right?
Oh yeah, there was a mod that did that, right? That's true. Yeah, I think there was a mod where you could pick up guns, but I don't think it was newbie. I think it was Hoppip, I wanna say, who did that.
I love HW's internet. It's the best.
Yes, Australian internet is great. Luckily, at least that's one thing that Rex escaped. It's the internet.
Yeah, seeing the download numbers on things go from like 2 to 200 is interesting.
Nazi.
You escaped national broadband.
Now use crane to move it.
Unfortunately, didn't escape the heat wave.
Oh no.
And you
getting
didn't
hot.
escape the government either. You have to figure out how to be Australian where you are
Yeah.
right now. Which was also quite the hassle with driving across the entire country.
Twice.
Twice. And then at the end you didn't even need to end up doing that, right? Like, wasn't that like...
No, didn't have to at all.
Because you could just like mail it in or something? It was like some bullshit like
Yeah.
that. Oh, search for C4. Good point.
What's a C4? We only dynamite in this town.
Sure.
Have it. The top hole. This is interesting.
I mean, in the code, some of them are still called C4.
Code doesn't matter. The code is wrong.
Yeah, when LGL set all this up, they very clearly just like search for the word C4 and replaced it with dynamite.
Yeah, they're like the Dynamite X4 or whatever.
Yeah, that stuff is still there.
Enemy spotted. Careful. Enemies.
Are you gonna get the achievement?
Yeah, I mean, for the people that don't have it yet, I have it. Also, I love that guy that's thoroughly swallowed me, but he doesn't know where the next alert point is, because this map has terrible navigation.
I think there is like still some chances.
Holy shit,
where
there's like
they-
30 people here.
There's still some chance where they like spot you, but then they forgot.
They
Oh,
do
yeah.
that little
You forgot.
jig as well.
Yeah. Yeah, like I still don't know why.
Yeah,
this-
there he is. He's doing that.
Yeah, I still couldn't figure out why that happens. Unfortunately, I don't think that's fixed, right? That still happens.
That's all the cables off.
They get stuck in some kind of like alert loop. I remember in Payday 2 you always used to have the guards just go like "Huh, huh, 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 huh," and that happened.
Get inside.
Hey, stop, hey!
Wild is the law. Got the achievements.
Yeah, you got an achievement because the developer made you get the achievement. I'm that good at playing
Yeah, are
this
we
game.
adding the achievement to play with Ilya?
Yeah, like adding stupid achievements, that's always a great idea.
Just have a virus achievement, play with Ilya, or someone who's played with Ilya.
Yeah, we know how pointless that is.
Yeah, let's make an achievement, let's call it Dev in Chat, and you have to play with a developer that wrote in the in-game chat. Because that's a super good idea that will probably never backfire, but like in 10 years we can't work on this game anymore. Oh no.
Or immediately because we never play those.
Right, we never play pubs. I mean, we do the streams, which are sort of regular. Like, we try to do at least 1 or 2 every month. So,
Yeah, I think the last one you like, the last 2 weeks you like came home on like an hour before and we were all dead.
yeah,
Something like that happened.
yeah.
And you're gonna not be here for the next 3 weeks again, so...
Yeah, that's just how it goes, right? I mean, I
Yeah.
could do it from my laptop, but I don't think that's the smartest idea. Like, my laptop with hotel Wi-Fi. Does anyone want a hotel Wi-Fi stream? Hotel Wi-Fi type stream? With like 10 kilobits?
Yeah, like you stream your laptop with your phone. That'd be good.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good stream idea. Very good. Yeah, 124.
It's the console simulation stream where we play on PC but we simulate a console environment by playing
I
on.
have consoles are that bad. It's just although I've seen Rex's game with his laptop and it's not really.
I mean, my laptop is fine. It has like a 1650 in it or something. I love these switches having animations. It adds so much.
Yeah, the one in Blinding Heimdall still doesn't. 'Cause it's a-
Yeah, I think I just have to swap that at the unit, and that's it. That'll be fine.
I want to play full stop. I mean, if the hotel Wi-Fi is good enough, I could probably actually stream from my laptop. If we wanted to, but I don't think that's...
Yeah, I've never been in a hotel.
Yeah, Revo,
Nice.
actually, since we haven't spoken since Full Stop, how did you like Full Stop? Or I guess we should do this after the stream on Discord, because, you know, in the in-game chat with the word limit, it's probably not the best idea. We'll see! Oh, okay. Well,
No. Just wait a few weeks
let's just wait a few eons.
to get the full rant video of why Raid World War II sucks.
Raid World War II is a game. It's indeed a game.
Oh, I love that this objective is exclamation point in the name. I love the inconsistent like wording of all of them.
Also, if it says hold them off while he gets into position, as if we actually had to do something.
I mean, I think originally you did, because the Ember Room could take damage, the bombers could destroy it as well. Like, that was originally the plan, that the bombers could destroy the Ember Room, which would have been very fun. I can imagine it.
Yeah, I could...
Enjoyable.
Like, failable objectives, I think were meant to be more common, but they just gave up on that.
Also, in regards to newer raid as well, now we at least have it a tiny bit easier, because we know what to look for first. Voiced lines of characters. We can reach Mrs. White to get more lines done on that. Like, the process has been sort of established on that end.
Yeah, the only thing that I haven't figured out is the filter for Mrs. White. It's not really my department to have sound, so
Yeah, but we don't have a sound
fortunately,
problem.
yeah, that's the big problem.
Yeah, I mean, the Mrs. White BO is new on Full Stop. And the guy that did Fragate Cycling is also a professional VA from Berlin. So, those are new, that's completely new VO.
The radar lines have been spliced.
Yeah. For obvious reasons. But yeah,
Yeah, that's
the VO is completely new. But yeah, Rosie was very happy to do this wedding.
Tones, there is a chance for that, yeah. I'll need to find the source files. If you can find the source files for the rest of the Mrs. White lines, and if you can find a new filter, we should just have a consistent one.
Yeah, but that means going over every singular Mrs. White line, changing them, which doesn't sound that fun.
Yeah, I would like to avoid having a different filter on every level, because there's already a precedent for that. The Countdown and Kelly filters are different too.
Yep, and the original filter is definitely 100% lost. Like that.
Yeah, we have no idea what they even used for it.
Some ball.
Yeah, I mean, what we were told that they just mixed it inside wise, but when I checked, that was very much not the case.
Even they don't remember.
Who knows? Yeah, it's just there's no way to know at this point. Static mic.
Yeah, it's like the old Bane filters, exactly.
Oh, you mean okay? Yeah. I thought your audio, stream audio was what you mean. Yeah, I mean you cannot have it exactly as the way they want. That's like a modern distortion need. Yeah, I don't even know how you
I remember Simon Bicklin used like a plugin that cost like 800 euros or something, or 400 with like some
Yeah, they use
dongle
it.
attached to it. That also
Yeah,
has like old-timey radio filters in it, but I'm not gonna buy a dongle for 400 euros to make a radio filter.
Yeah, that's a bit out there.
Just a tiny bit. I mean, you know, if in the future we do some DLCs and everyone buys them, then yeah, we can buy a 400 euro. But that doesn't seem like a particularly smart investment.
Or something that would be easy. I guess needs a lot of sales for that.
Yeah.
A little bit more players first. Did you recouple the train?
We have to wait for the bombers to flee.
Can you not connect it?
No.
Buy all the DLC wasn't crippling. Yeah, you don't don't spend your money on this. You barely have enough. That's weird. I thought you could.
It looks like it's already attached, that one.
Maybe someone already did.
You can.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. That doesn't have the animation while you're interacting, Rex. Something for you to fix.
Alright, the update's more delayed now then.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, paid DLC is something that we very much like want to aim for to do at some point, to have a budget to do more stuff for the game, right? Like to have more options to buy sound packs, maybe get some 3D assets done and stuff. And that sort of stuff costs money, so having some paid content that is actually worth it though, right? Like not just, we would never want to do paid content that's like, oh, here's something paid just to support us or whatever, because that feels terrible from our end. Like we actually want to deliver something for that money, like we want to deliver something for the value.
Yeah, new gun sounds would be really good as well, yeah. But those, like, we have checked out a few, like, because of course we cannot just make sounds, so we need a pack, and those are not cheap.
Yeah, so like
Very much.
350 euros or something for like a gun sound pack for like old World War II guns. For like the one that everyone uses.
Yeah, a lot of new sounds and stuff like that would be great.
And like getting 3D
Just
models
good
done and stuff, right? That
Yeah, so legally speaking, a sound mod is not not really an avenue we can go down.
yeah, sound model's great, but they take sounds from other games.
Yeah, only cosmetics aren't the easiest either, because someone needs to make those cosmetics, right? Like, for Deeprog, they have people who can make them. Which we don't. We can maybe do weapon skins, but not like a ton of them, because those also take time.
Yeah.
Yeah, level DLC is probably what we're gonna end up doing. I'm not sure if it's gonna be reuse assets. Like level assets we can sort of make. That's easier because Rex does know how to do those. It's more of just the like actual cosmetics are the ones that we are not really.
Yeah, I mean,
cut out.
like if you, for example, look at Full Stop, like that sort of quality, right? That's kind of the mark that we would strive for a DLC, like a paid one.
Not the size though.
Not the size, but the quality, right? Like the new assets, some new VA work, so it's actually like worth the value that you're getting.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna do a large map like Full Stop again because it took way longer than expected.
There's a giant airship
And it's just
with a Nazi scientist aboard, parked at
the
a flight
time
path.
sink that
Use the
goes
fuel
into those big ones.
Exactly. Should we finish it off on an Odin's Fall and then leave it there?
You want it Full Stop?
Yeah, but I don't have it.
Ah, well then, sure.
Yeah. Because I will have to still pack, because I already have to leave tomorrow for my trip, so... we can only do about an hour, so yeah. That's the last one for today. But yeah, that's kind of the plan that we would want to go for DLC. And we think it would be a fair thing to do.
Yeah, like obviously if we can have weapons in the future, we would have to figure that out as well. Like how many would we want to have free weapons? How many DLC weapons? That also depends on what would people like.
We would never
of
want
course
to
if we have-
do DLC that changes the balance, though, right? Like we would never want to do, okay, this is a DLC, but when you
I don't want to do skills. Like
Yeah,
that's the one
exactly.
thing I never want.
Yeah.
I don't want skill DLCs. But yeah, like weapons, you do need to fund them somehow.
Yeah.
So it's a difficult dilemma for sure. Time?
All right, this
Is
is
it really
Flag
time again?
Also, we've started debugging Odin's Fall performance more, and made like idling performance debugging stuff to actually like
Yeah,
figure out if it's asset related.
it might be also online play related. It's very hazy because we're getting a lot of different reports of like, no, it's this, no, it's that, and it might be all of them at once combined, but you can't really tell for sure. Would weapon charms similar to Payday to be possible? I mean, it would be possible. I'm not sure if we want to have charms.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be charms, but like maybe little cosmetic attachments for guns could be a thing.
Yeah, charms just don't really feel like they would fit very good.
Call me crazy, but it looks like he's bunked up.
Like we don't want to go too overboard with the cosmetics. Obviously this could change in the future, maybe it's just inevitable, but currently we don't want to go too much with it.
And hey, if literally everyone screams, I want to pay for a weapon charm, then we could do that, but you know, it's not something we would love to do.
Yeah, I don't really want to cloth wrapping. That sounds more just like a upgrade more than cosmetic, but maybe. But yeah, weapon skins is something for the next update. We have actually reworked the weapon skin system to be a bit more flexible. So we should be able to have new skins added for guns. Obviously we still have to make them. It does take time, because we don't really have a good system for them. We're also missing a bunch of stuff that artists usually have. So yeah, the stream is a bit chuggy.
Yeah, I know. It's nothing much I can do about it, unfortunately.
It might be just Odin's Fall.
No, that's not Odin's, it's Internet's fault, sorry.
Ah, internet, okay. Because before it was relatively smooth, now it's just a bit off.
Yeah, my bitrate's unstable according to...
Yeah, this is why we were. Yeah, this is why I was thinking if it's like networking related that people are lagging because we might be sending too many packets.
Yeah, or maybe like our packet sender, because it's like a blocking socket or something stupid like that, so it might just be... Yeah, I'll need to check. I'm not a networking programmer, so that's stuff we just have to learn by trying it. It's like rendering. I've never did render programming before, and then we did the DX11, and it's a learning process, right? You just start to figure that stuff out.
Yeah, it's especially because like you can take like weeks just on this because we have a ton of other things.
And we have jobs as well. Like that's the bigger part, right? Like we can't just not do that, but you also have to do the work, and then when you come home, you also need to sleep.
Fix the bugs, and then have the new features as well.
Like doing game dev on the side is definitely would not recommend as an experience.
Yeah, there's also like internal stuff. Like recently, I've actually added. Finally, we actually have undo in the editor now because I took a week to add it, which is a monumental achievement that we have undo. Even though Payday already had that, the Payday version of the editor had it, but Raid never got that.
But Raid has cooler undo.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
It was very entertaining to show Ilya the addition of undo buttons.
Yeah, and then I apparently was told for like 18 years that it's impossible, and it took 2 days to do it. So we have learned that a lot of time when in these games Dev said it's impossible, it's just either don't care or don't have time for it.
Yeah,
Which
that's kind of a running theme, especially also with Diesel and like people that worked on Diesel. A lot of people used to go, oh yeah, like this is something that like never existed, so it's impossible to add to this. And then you spent like a singular day checking it. It's like, well, this is very easy to add. It's just code, right? Like it's code. It's like any other application that you've worked on before.
yeah, obviously because Payday's version had it, I could like check what they did. But it is pretty much like the most logical way they did it, so yeah. Afterwards it is easier to do. But yeah, the editor for Diesel had no undo button.
And truth be told, most of the time you don't really need that.
There are times where...
Is that most of the time?
I mean, that's the thing, like, when you don't have it, you think you don't really need it, but when you actually get it, it's like, oh shit, how did I not? How did I live without this?
It's like the X11. Like,
Yeah, especially for me coming from the Beardlib editor that had undo and I used it pretty much all the time. Transitioning to not having it was quite a pain. Same with like position copying and stuff like that. Things you take for granted and then when they're gone, you just The game engine limitations is another good term, even though you have the engine, so you can just change anything you want in it. It's, you know, it always is, it's not engine limited, it's a skill issue, but we have that as well.
It's time limitations most of the time for people, right? But
time and like, we just don't know how to do it. Which, you know, as I said, like, for us as well, this is happening now with all the bugs. It is, we just don't know how to really fix them at the moment.
yeah, well, I usually just try to figure it out. I'll try some shit and get closer, and might not be like the best or most efficient way, but it works for us.
Yeah, like, it is technically an engine problem, but I will take responsibility that it is our fault that we haven't fixed it. We are trying, I swear. Yeah, trying to solve one problem can lead to solutions to other, but it can also like highlight other problems that might be bigger.
Yeah, it can lead you down the rabbit hole, right? Like you check on a system, it's like, oh, why is this buggy? And then you figure out, like, wait, so that means that this was always broken and this queuing never worked. So at the end of the day, all the systems that are based on this are completely broken. So if I fix this now, all the other stuff will break.
That area always gets really busy.
Especially with an officer.
Your interface vanished, press H.
H, toggle HUD. You don't like a HUD? You press
Yes,
H.
H is for how do I toggle my HUD.
It's like Payday the Heist 5. It's like the Sierra song in First World Bank.
Yeah, the Payday 2 version had undo since I think 2017. It's just Raid never got it.
Yeah, because Raid's copy was in 2015. I need a stream deck. That would be so nice. Don't know.
There are some other bugs in the payday version of the editor that are still present that we don't have. We have fixed a lot of other bugs as well. I think the whole like packaging had some problems and stuff like that. So it's a weird like cat and mouse of like some fixes they have and we don't.
Yeah, because the engine wasn't really treated as an engine at that point. It was just treated as code for the game. So, like, there was no centralized editor code base that could share fixes.
Yeah, a lot of code like they were just manually copying over for fixes, but then eventually they just gave up because it was getting too different. Like the code bases for Payday and Raid now are very different, and especially now that we like removed half of it that weren't used anymore.
Yeah, like there's no way you could dip them, right? Like if you made a dip, then it's just there's so many changes because Raid had so much Payday code left that we took out because it's not needed anymore.
Yeah, it's Payday code or even before. Like there are some very old code that's just there chilling.
Payday the heist code and like, what was there like wanted stuff? Fortress, right? Fortress. The whole networking thing that isn't used, that's constantly updating.
Yeah, that's porting maps from on each other. It's just not gonna work. Like all the assets are different formats now because we changed it to be a bit more efficient. So now the assets would work. A lot of shaders are missing between the two. I did actually like what was like 3 years ago when Leon started working on Raid. I did port Bank Heist into Raid on like a barely working Beard Lib, and that took like 3 days. Just Bank Heist itself, and most of the shaders were broken. And none of the scripting worked, like none of the scripting actually works because all the elements are different. So it was just the map statically, and that was alone 3 days, so not really the most viable.
Oh, I'm dead.
Staticky again?
Yeah, it seems so.
Yeah, it's the explosions probably that trigger some bad stuff. Yeah, I'll need to update OBS, I guess. Because we're using that like prototype game capture thing since last time, so maybe that's broken.
I need to buy a capture card.
I have a capture card,
I need to buy a better one.
but it is kind of redundant to take the HDMI out of my GPU and plug that into a capture card. That feels like a very stupid idea.
You also need a better internet, yes.
I need a dedicated streaming computer.
Yeah, the internet.
Well, we're getting fiber actually, like it's already been put into the basement, it's just not like wired up yet, but we already have fiber from the street into the basement.
Alright, so maybe in a few streams.
Yeah, so we'll get gigabit. Now we have 250 down, 50 up, and then we'll have
The future.
then we'll have 500 up, gigabit down. So then it will be.
So you'll have the internet to finally upload the VODs as well.
Yeah, I'll have the internet to upload the builds faster as well. Like uploading a build will be so quick.
Yeah.
Although most of the time uploading builds is actually spent by Steam like scanning the folder for what changed.
Yeah, the stream VODs as well, we need to figure out how to upload them. We have ours, we were waiting to get all the old LGL ones, but we haven't really gotten any news about it so far, so we need to see if we'll just upload those without the old ones or whatever. I would like to have the old ones though. Yeah, this is all the enemies. Rex put here.
Thank you, Rex.
You're welcome. Don't die.
I'll just run past them.
It's not a good reloading technique.
No! My ladder.
Spawn, so sad.
They uninstalled my ladder.
I need the ladder.
Oh yeah, that's the special enemy we need. It just uninstalls your ladders.
We should have a special that like picks up ammo, so you can't have it.
Yeah.
Like
I did.
like a scavenger enemy.
Yeah, I did think about having like if we had like a sapper that threw grenades and placed mines, and maybe they could either like pick up ammo or just guard them, right? So you cannot
Or
just,
like sabotage, not just plant mines, but like sabotage the loot crates, so that they have like a little, and then we could have skills like defuse it and stuff, or you can shoot it if you're quick. But if you're clumsy, you could be like skills around it.
yeah, I don't want to be like something that's too in depth, so that would be maybe more different, like special types. Could have like stuff as well, where like different maps have different special types. That would be interesting to look at.
Well, yeah, in cases where like spotters can't be a thing, is where something else
Obviously,
might be a thing.
Fallout would be the hardest part here. Like, how do we make the raiders call them out?
Yeah, that's the hardest part. I've been trying to find lines we could use for like pinging as well, because I do want to have some kind of pinging system, but
I guess at the end of
lines
the
for
day,
that.
we could only have it very generic, like, over there, enemy! It's like, that's all you're...
Technically, we do have like Sapper at the gate on
Only
some
for
wiretap.
Sterling.
Yeah.
Only for Sterling. No one
Only
of
for
the other.
Sterling.
Yeah, none of the others say sapper, so
Unfortunate. Do they say like saboteur or something else so we could use?
I haven't found anything yet.
Is
That's
the
good.
saboteur copyrighted in World War II terms? Trademark.
Oh yeah, the highlighting MG enemies was actually in the game since release. The gun just obstructed your callout, so you couldn't actually point at it.
Yeah.
Very funny bug to fix.
There's a lot of those. Which is like, this works, but it doesn't. I mean, there's still a bug that we thought we fixed, but it still sometimes happens, where the flamers try to shoot you, but they shoot their own armor. Which we fixed once, but it can still sometimes happen.
Game development is full of that.
And the funny
stupid
thing is about that, when we played the alpha builds, like the very, very early on alpha, like E3 builds, was that the flamer was already broken on those. So the flamer shooting its own armor has pretty much been a thing since they added the flamers, and no one noticed it.
Yeah, it's that kind of stuff where in Raid's development cycle so much got broken. Then they did QAing on it, which, you know, we can see how they did QA. And then you look at the old records that LGL did for QAing, and you see like, oh, they made like 20 screenshots of some melee weapons like slightly clipping into the hand of someone that's standing in a certain animation pose. And it's like, well, that's something you could look at, I guess, but there's a lot more important stuff to figure out. There was like not very great priorities set, I feel like. Not that we're good at that either, but yeah, all very difficult. All very difficult, but fun. So, I guess we'll call it for today. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Very good. Is there someone we can raid with the raid while we raid?
Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Sorry we don't have anything new to show. We will try to have something in the coming weeks, hopefully, if things work out. As I said, it's kind of out of our hand at the moment. We're waiting on stuff to happen. But once that's good, we'll try to show cool stuff and then get the updates somewhere. The golden AK-47, yeah, that's
the
next
the
week.
goal is like this, like the coming month now, so somewhere in June would be.
Yes.
the plan. Obviously, plans can change,
If
but
nothing else, yeah, if nothing else goes wrong, then
if nothing else goes wrong, then June. Okay, are we raiding someone?
Fingers crossed.
Are we? Do we
Alright.
have someone?
I don't know.
Someone check. Can someone please check?
Well, so yes.
And tell me in a voice call so that I don't have to figure it out. Yes, no, maybe.
I linked someone.
I said just tell me, I didn't have it on my monitor. I'm not that cool.
Ah, okay. Well, Bcroft is streaming now. I don't see anyone else doing anything.
Okay, then let's do that. Let's jump over there. Thanks everyone for watching. Stick around for the raid. And see you guys at the update probably. We'll probably stream again like a couple days later.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.